How is it going, you wonderful people of the world? It's your boy, Eddie Hates Everything. And we got a second channel video, and it's a Q&A. That's just how it be. It's that time again. Q&A time, ask me anything. And yeah, we got a lot of questions. So let's just find a good one to start off with. And holy shit, Polkso asked a lot of questions. We'll start from the bottom. Why is Antonio a fraud? That's kind of an L. We're not starting with that one. Who is the hottest male character in Fate? And no, Istolfo doesn't count. First reply, it's Gilgamesh perhaps. That's a huge lie. Gilgamesh is great and all. And you cannot say Gilgamesh when his hair is up is hot. That's not. When his hair is down, okay, you got a case there. But he's not as hot as Lancer. And that could be either Stay Night or Zero. Yeah, I said it. Zero Lancer, hotter than Fate Stay Night Lancer. Don't at me. I can also without a doubt say it's not Shinji or Shiro. I can also say it's not the main character from Fate Grand Order or any Fate franchise. Not even Saber from Fate Prototype can do it. Even though Saber is one of the best girls of all time, the male version does not do her justice in terms of the looks department. So I'm just gonna go with Lancer from Fate Zero, man. Although Ryder, personality-wise, Ryder from Fate Zero, kind of goated. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's a girl, not a guy. I was gonna say Ryder from Stay Night, though. And if we're talking about on all the Nasu-verse, then we can go with Shiki. Shiki Tono. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. If we're going all of Nasu-verse, I'll go with... Actually, I will go with a guy named Shiki. Look at him. Isn't that just the guy of every girl's dreams? Oh, let's see. Silver's getting someone to watch Fate. W. Alright, let's keep going. Why is Bleach better than Evangelion? I'm gonna block you. Do you love me? Sure, Polkso. Sure. I love you, man. Why is Shinji an S tier character? Now, I was just talking about Shinji from Fate, but I know you haven't seen, like, more than 4 episodes of UBW. So, I'm assuming we're talking about the GOAT from Neon Genesis Evangelion. And if we're gonna be talking about that, well, I can do a whole video on that. So maybe I will. I'm not gonna do it right now. Fuck you. Let's move on. Are you basic? Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I'm not sure. Like, there's things where I think I'm definitely not basic in. There's definitely a lot of things that I am basic in. In terms of, I kind of enjoy Starbucks. I might just be a basic white girl. I don't know. What's your biggest motivation to keep uploading? Because if I don't stick to my schedule, I'm not gonna upload. I tried doing like, because I do a lot of videos, and there was a time where I was like, all right, I'm gonna do only 1 or 2 uploads a week rather than a million, but they're gonna be high quality. And then I did it, and I did it all last minute every week. So I was like, okay, I can't do that. I just might as well be consistent, if anything. And if not, I'm not consistent, then I won't be good. Do you think you'll look good in pink? Why is so many Polkso questions? I thank you, Polkso, but still, goddamn. Yeah, I look amazing in pink. Goddamn. Okay, we're gonna go to the top. We'll get a little bit more variety. Have you read Yamada-Kun and the 7 Witches, and why is it better than all your favorite rom-coms? Well, first off, why'd you have to come at all my favorite rom-coms like that, man? I get hyping up your show, but you don't gotta put down other series, man. It's on my list though. I unfortunately have not read it, but I'm extremely interested. I know it's got like fucking like 300 chapters or some shit, but I actually want to start it soon. Like, unironically, even it's kind of a coincidence because I unironically want to start it soon. So this might be the push I need. Are you friends with the small YouTuber PewDiePie? No, but I am friends with Ninja. I did carry him in Fortnite once. It was quite fun. Top 10 favorite villains in all of fiction. Go. Are you trying to give me a whole last video essay topics? That's another one that I might save for a video because that's actually a cool idea. I'm trying to think one in all of fiction. Funny Valentine might unironically be there. And not villain. Well, I guess he technically is a villain, but antagonist? No, I can't put Gendo up there. He's so good, but he's not. I love Evangelion, but there's so many good villains out there. I don't think Gendo could crack the top 10. And it's not even anime, it's all fiction. There are so many good villains. It's scary. Have you read Fate Prototype? I have not read Prototype. Although I probably should. I'm kind of in the middle of like a Fate, like what is it? Kind of a rabbit hole. Like I've seen all the anime before. Oh, I mean, I've seen the fucking Fate Prototype 12-minute thing. I haven't watched the newest Grand Order movie, and I think that's about it. But I'm kind of rewatching a lot of it, and I do want to get into the novels and manga of the ones I've already seen. Like, fuck, even Melty Blood, which is still Nasu-verse, has a manga. I want to read that. I want to read the Fate Zero novel. I'm trying to fucking buy the Tsukihime manga. I know that the Fate Zero also has a manga that I'd be interested in reading. There's just hella shit, man. But Prototype's definitely up there because it's like something that's not an adaptation of something else. That's like original. Well, it's a prequel, but it's still like something that I haven't seen an adaptation of. So it's something that is still new to me. So I definitely want to check it out. I probably will soon. What is love? That is a tough question, Polkso, and I don't have an answer for you. Love is what you get when you talk to me on Discord. That sounded really weird. Never mind. You get to rewatch your favorite anime, show, or whatever as if it's your first time. In exchange, your best friend loses 5 years on his or her lifespan. Do you? John, Devon, y'all are gonna have to give up 5 years of your lifespan because I'm rewatching Evangelion for the first time. Actually, no, I didn't like it the first time I watched it. I actually dropped it after like 2 episodes. So not Evangelion. We'll go Monogatari and Actually, speaking of Fate Zero, I would like to watch that for the first time again. Or should I go with Day Night 2006? This is hard. What would I choose? Oh, maybe JoJo's. Watching JoJo's for the first time and reading it was an experience. Oh, I just looked back at my shelf for inspiration. Pun Pun was a great for. Oh, what am I fucking talking about? Tokyo Ghoul. It might have to be Tokyo Ghoul. It might have to be Tokyo Ghoul and what was the other one? I don't know. Monogatari? Death Note's up there too, to be honest, because that was early on when I was watching anime and that shit was bussin'. We'll go JoJo's and Monogatari. Those were pretty, like, really fucking fun first time watches. Yeah, I'll go with those two. And yeah, Devon and John, you're both losing 5 years off your life. You should ask Pokso for some questions. I have a feeling he might be interested in contributing. Huh, really? I didn't realize. High Guardian Spice out of 10. I haven't seen it because I chose not to watch it, so I can't really rate it out of 10. That could be a banger video. It's way too late though. I should have watched it when it was all hype, like the hype around it. Nah, I can't do it. But maybe I'll watch it one of these days just to see. How many questions have I asked? You want to count? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 questions, Pokso. Why is Kaguya-sama the worst rom-com ever? You're really trying to get blocked, aren't you? That's crazy. Chinese food versus Korean food. I think I gotta pick Chinese food by default. Because I don't think I eat Korean food like that. I eat Chinese food all the time. And it's bussin'. Nothing against Korean food. I'm just not well versed in it. Alright, we only have a few more questions left. And they come from my community tab. First manga/anime, and what about it made you want to branch out in another series? That's the thing. I don't remember what my first anime was. I have an idea of what a few of them were. But I don't remember which one it was. I think I started getting back into Dragon Ball a bit. With like, you know, when Dragon Ball Super was coming out. But I don't think if that was before. I don't remember if that was before. No, I think that was a little bit before I started getting into anime. Because Dragon Ball was the only shit I watched. Besides, like, you know, Pokemon and shit. So it was Dragon Ball. But then I think I might have stopped watching it because I didn't really care for it. That might have been what happened. But I do remember there was a point, was watching like Death Note, Your Lie in April pretty early on, but I don't think it was around the first. There was also Elfen Lied because I watched that. I was really into comics. I mean, I still am, but I was way more back then. And it might have been like 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, I could just search up when it came out. Because it was the Carnage versus Lucy. Yeah, it was this. 3 years ago, that's it? What? 2018, that's not 3 years ago, that's 4 years ago, man. And I remember I watched this, and I got really into Elfen Lied, but I think that was still after I'd started watching anime, because I remember that was one of the earlier manga I got into. But I don't think that was the first. It might have just been Death Note. I think I just watched it on Netflix because it looked interesting. I don't remember. That's the thing. I think Dragon Ball led me back into it. I remember watching the Broly movie. But I remember watching the Broly movie whilst watching other series. It wasn't Naruto, but Naruto I watched early on, I guess. But I also watched Bleach early on. I watched a lot of shit early on. I watched Sailor Moon early on. But even then, it definitely wasn't that. It might have been Death Note, you know. I might have started Death Note, but finished Elfen Lied first. Because it has a lot less episodes, and I kind of binged that shit. And then I finished Your Lie in April around that time. But I think I was watching... I don't fucking know, man. I'm going crazy. I don't know. I actually don't know. And this is only if Dragon Ball doesn't count, because then Dragon Ball would be it, technically. Because even after my kid phase, I got back into Dragon Ball when I was like 15 or some shit. Actually, I think 15 might have just been when I got into anime. That's like 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. 14 or 15. I guess I got into anime like 3 or 4 years ago, which isn't that long when I think about it. But it was a good like year where I binged so much shit. It was crazy. I didn't do shit besides work out and watch anime. Nowadays, I mean, I still watch anime. Sometimes. Most overrated anime? If I speak, I'm in trouble. Who's your waifu? All-time favorite female character? Probably Violet Evergarden. Now, favorite all-time waifu in like a sexual sense. That's hard. That's very hard. Haha, you get it hard. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll just stick with favorite female character. I mean, I'd make her my wife. Violet Evergarden. Favorite food? If you asked me this like a couple years ago, I would say enchiladas, but I feel like that's too safe of an answer. I need to think of something better. Burritos. God damn it, I'm Mexican. Okay, that's fucking it for this video, man. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a little bit of a not so good video, but you know, I did what I did with the questions. If you want a better Q&A, ask better questions, man. Or just ask questions. Thank you, Pokso, for carrying the video. Peace out, guys. Have a great day, and bye. Peace.